Hello, I'm Emma from the UK. I've been searching a long time for a way to train my horse which I was completely happy with, and I had a lot of lessons with other instructors and never really found what I was looking for. And then when I found the Straightness Training Mastery, it was like doors had been opened. It was such an easy program to follow. It was methodical, it was well organised, and far from just being about the training of the horse, you start to bring in the spiritual, the emotional and the mental aspects. For me it's a whole holistic program to help you develop yourself and develop the relationship with your horse. The modules are really easy to follow. The step-by-step emails that you receive help you to know exactly what you're doing, and then you film your evaluation and post it on YouTube and get your evaluation feedback. It's a really easy program to follow, and for me, I am suddenly the trainer of my horse. I'm not having to pay out lots of money for lessons from people, and I feel I'm not getting any value for it. It's all about you and the relationship with your horse, and I really don't know where I would be if I hadn't actually started it. So 18 months ago I couldn't catch my new horse in the stable, and now when I go out into the field she comes to me, she enjoys the work we do, and I cannot see how I would have ever achieved where I've got now without Straightness Training Mastery.
I'm Liz Keane, I'm from the UK. And I've been on the Mastery programme for about 3 months now, and the huge thing that it's brought to me is the change in my horse and in my own emotional fitness. The mare I've got was extremely bracy to one side, and I didn't realise how bad she was until I started the Straightness training, and now she's a completely different horse. She used to take a supplement to help her through the summer period, and now she takes no supplement at all. And for me, I've had the busiest time in my own business that I've ever had, and I've breezed through it reasonably well just because I had this going on in the background to keep my foundation.
My name's Judy Kelly, and I'm here at the Straightness Training Live event. I'm from the UK, and I'm very excited about the Straightness Training Mastery programme. It's really been so fantastic for me. I've been looking for years for something to really help me with my training horses and riding, and to really improve things, and Straightness Training Mastery has definitely been the right thing for me, and I'm so committed and convinced that this is the way forward. I've learnt so much since the beginning of this year when I started. And particular highlights from me recently have been learning about the shoulder in half halt and how important that is in riding. And also, particularly yesterday, one of the lessons was great for me because I really need to work on the same thing. My horse will move his point of weight forwards in hand, and I really want to learn how to shift it back. So yeah, fantastic, and I'm really looking forward to the next day and a half. Yeah, thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Vivian Day. I come from Wiltshire in the UK. I've been a Mastery student for 6 months now, and I can't explain how good this programme has been for me and my horse. When I first joined, my horse was very much in the way of thinking of what's in it for me, how can I get out of doing what she wants me to do, and every so often we came across the same issue. Since we joined the Mastery programme, he's changed beyond recognition. He's now willing to give my ideas a go and put lots of effort into everything I've asked him to do. The evaluations have also been amazing. They've given me feedback all along the way. We've followed the process and we've just got one more evaluation to complete for our level 1. It's been amazing.
Hi, my name's Julie Parrott. I'm from the UK, and I'm really pleased to have found Straightness Training. I'm really enjoying the Mastery course. It's helping my horse Bob and to stay more supple in his older age, and it's improved our relationship, and it's also filling in huge gaps in my horse training knowledge. And I really think that Marijke has thought of almost everything, that it's a really holistic approach, and she's thought of all the mental and emotional sort of blocks that you might encounter, and has already catered for that, and I've found that really useful, not just with the horses but also for my own personal development. So I'd like to just say, and the event this weekend has been absolutely stupendous. It's been really informative, and I'd like to say a big thank you to Marijke, and also to Mark and all the group who've been fantastic. So thank you very much.
I'm Jackie Billington, and I come from the UK. I'm really pleased to be here. I'm very excited about it. I found out about Straightness Training one very snowy winter, and we couldn't ride our horses because it was dangerous. There was ice, there was snow, it was dangerous to sit on a horse then. They would have fallen. And after 6 weeks of not doing very well, but doing Straightness Training to the best of my very beginner ability, I could see a difference in the horses. I was so excited about that. So that's what motivated me to want to carry on and carry on and carry on. And I'm still enthused about it now because there's so many layers, and the way that it unfolds and becomes more and more in depth and complex as you discover more things, both for you and for the horse, is just fascinating process. Fascinating. I can't really express it strongly enough. Loving the event, great atmosphere, lovely vibes, fantastic demonstrations. So nice to see horses that are not being just produced and finished and demonstrated with, and seeing the good, the bad, and sometimes some little bits of ugly. That's nice, because you learn so much more from that. So yeah, anyway, thank you for running the event.
Hi, my name's Wendy Allen. I'm from Bath in England. I'm a Mastery student member, and I've been going since May of this year. I was a home study course member, and I'm finding this a lot clearer and a much more logical way of doing the whole process. My horse has really come on in leaps and bounds, particularly spiritually, and is a much, much nicer person to be around. My other part of my life is that I do some work with riding for the disabled, and I'm starting, although I didn't think I was doing teaching, I realise now, having done this live event, that a lot of the methods that I would be using would be in this teaching method. So my aim is to make life better for the horses that are being used for our riding for the disabled in our country, and I'm starting in a really small way, and this seems to be an amazing programme to help me begin to do what I'm doing.
Hello, my name is Amelia Poole. I am from Gloucestershire in the UK. I started the Straightness Training Mastery course 6 months ago, and before that I was introduced to the home study course. I'm very lucky because I have an amazing mentor who is coming up through the instructor course right now, called Ros Richmond. She has given me lots of support on this journey. She comes to see me and we have lessons together. I've managed to submit all of my evaluations from level 1 so far, apart from Liberty. I have submitted Liberty, but I don't know what what my result is yet. I've started level 2 as well, and I'm really keen to go up through the process. What I love about the mastery course is that Marijke is with you every step of the way through the whole 6 months, and also, there is no time limit. You're not pressured by time. So I have 2 children. I have a 2-year-old and I have a 4-year-old. And I don't have my own horses. I work with other people's horses. I'm very lucky to work with other people's horses, and I feel blessed that I have found straightness training and I can introduce other people to it. So that, yes, the whole thing is wonderful. It works very well. I can really work it around my family life. I can delve into it at a time that is good for me, and there's nobody there pressurizing me to get the evaluations and the work done. It's brilliant to follow. I find it very difficult to read a lot of information. Sometimes it doesn't go in. The most amazing thing about this course is that Marijke has done so many videos to go with the PDFs, so I can watch the video and then I can read the PDF and then it all makes sense. So for me, this is a perfect course.
Do it. What would be nice if I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you all jump or something. 1, 2, 3,
4, 5. Isn't it a bit remarkable? We learned how to ride in walk, trot and canter, but somehow we haven't been taught about the natural asymmetry of the horse. For those who did, that's great, but for some reason the dimensions of the natural asymmetry and areas of straightness training wasn't and still isn't always on the agenda when having lessons or training horses. And that might lead to all kinds of issues, such as a hard mouth, leaning on one rein, grinding the teeth, protesting, bucking, rearing, laziness, nervousness, bridle lameness, irregular gaits, balance issues and in extreme cases navicular disease or kissing spines. Of course, it's not too late to change this and to turn things around, but it might be that at the moment you're too busy to study full time to catch up on the topics of natural asymmetry and straightness training. But if you're like me, you're all about optimizing your training skills and actualizing your horse's potential. So, imagine this. Imagine someone having read the books of the old grandmasters, pulling out the most important concepts and exercises that can truly change your horse's life. Then imagine that person, me, helping to apply the concepts and exercises in your own training sessions today. Well, that's what I do with my Straightness Training Mastery program, where I break down each concept and each exercise into a simple, easy to read manual and a short how-to video. Then imagine me taking all these invaluable concepts and exercises and sharing them with you in fun, inspiring, super practical mastery modules on topics like horsemanship, training skills, groundwork, longing, work in hand, riding, and straightness training at liberty. I'm kind of like your personal coach on your personal path to mastery. And the wonderful thing about this program is that you'll reach me and like-minded mastery students all across the world, but never have to leave home. Ancient wisdom, modern science, common sense, practical experience, fun, mastery, that's what the Mastery program is all about, and we'd love to have you join us. Check us out at straightnesstraining.com/mastery.